You've just pretty much saved D'Amato from the um, clutches.
Yeah, clutches is right. You got it.
The consequences of his own actions. You saved him from that. You've also saved him from great embarrassment and also death.
There's a lot of people that get scammed. You know, that's all good.
Yeah. I mean,
well,
He did get scammed.
yeah, it's just like
He was
usually
stupid.
most scams don't usually end up with you like dead or dying.
the
Typically,
good ones do.
that's fair.
Yeah,
So-
gotta eat those Tide Pods.
At the moment, I'm just going to give you a brief run over of things that are also happening at this point. So you went to this meeting pretty much straight away. There is also the invitation standing to the arena where Eleanor Yannette has invited all of the... what's the opposite of scum? Nobles. The first class passengers of the train.
Opposite of scum?
I think you mean synonymous.
That's really loud.
Yeah.
So ominous.
Homonomous? Homonomous?
Homonomous. Papadum?
Hippopotamus.
Yes.
Hip hippopotamus of scum. Yeah, so that was in Nalam's Colosseum, however you want to say it.
Coliseum.
Colosseum?
Well, did you just assume?
No, Colosseum.
Wow, Jesus.
When you Colosseum, you make an ass out of Collie and Sue.
That's why I thought it was always very confusing. Because then you just make an ass out of you and Ming.
Or you presume and you press you to me. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
So yeah,
good.
that
Thank
all
you.
happened. Yeah, so as far as you know, everyone's going to be heading there. Luc Gier was your sort of person of interest. You guys think that he's heavily tied up with the Obscurati, whoever and whatever this is. And he was last seen heading straight into Nalam's hotel. And then just before you headed off with Griento, I think you spotted him making his way out with... what's his missus's name? Otavia, I think it was. Luke Gier and Otavia. Yeah, they were leaving their hotel as you guys were heading to this little fight with the Fomazelli family.
Wait, we know what the Obscurity is, right? I mean, it's like the Illuminati of this
The
campaign.
obscurity of Illuminati.
We
Yeah.
we know they were kind of responsible for the fucking like I don't know what do we call that, you know, that
The attack?
the weird sort of like Cthulhu-y type of creatures coming in.
Yeah, they're also fucking responsible for that temple being fucked up. The one that the Titan asked us to help?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, track down those dudes. Because we saw
Yeah.
some, like...
Taking the blades.
Yeah, we had, like, some vision quest, and we saw them take the golden seal.
Also, they
LFC.
had to blame for those people burning in their factories.
Yeah, it's definitely them. That was their fault.
Basically,
They
they
just
seem
lied
to
on
be
you guys.
a bunch of not so nice peoples.
I
Yeah.
mean, you don't know them, but yeah, that's a fair assumption.
Yeah, I mean, we can make a safe assumption considering the ones we've run into.
Maybe this is just selection bias though. Like maybe we're only just seeing the bad sides of them. Like I don't know. Maybe we haven't been exposed to their I don't know where they bake cookies on Sundays.
Let's go to the local orphanage to see what work they're doing there.
Yeah.
I think they're going to the local orphanage to burn it down.
What, to finish off their job instead of killing their parents in the first fire?
All I can
Yes.
think about is Kiss from a Rose because someone mentioned Seal.
I compare you to a kiss from a rose over the Scooby-Doo. That's how that goes, right?
You want
I
to
mean,
go
he's
to the Colosseum to
sort of.
save your boyfriend?
Fuck. That's right. Yeah, okay. I mean, you guys know I'm just gonna like hop into the arena, right?
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Oh
that's good
yeah,
to
the nudist guy. He's about to die, isn't he? If
He was arrested off the train. Yes, Mr. Mapple.
Yeah, and he's getting tossed into the arena because apparently there's no justice here except fucking death fights.
yeah, I don't think my general character will know about this particular fact yet, will he? Because he hasn't actually met the fellow yet, I think.
So he's one of our informants on one of the people on the train. We need to secure his livelihood. His life.
His livelihood.
We need to secure
got a
his
very good hood.
livelihood, eh?
He's got a very good hood. Very lively.
Can I assume that in between the time it takes from us to get from here to elsewhere, we have like a bit of a short rest?
Yeah, I mean, sure, it's a 5 minutes, so yes. And they're 5 minutes of non-strenuous activity. Walking is not strenuous. It is for me in real life because I'm a fatty, but...
Real.
Rip.
Yeah. Oh, talking of rip, I ripped my shorts at work yesterday. That was a good time.
No. Like caught on something or by?
No. We're doing spec training, so safe practice and effective communication, which means how to restrain people or how to avoid restraint. And part of that is learning how to restrain people. So when we're learning, bringing someone into a kneeling position when we've got them restrained, I knelt on my shorts. They ripped.
Good.
It was good times. Good times.
That's
Did you
funny.
effectively communicate that to your other people?
How did I communicate that? With a and then my legs showed.
You've got a bad habit of this, Dan.
Oh, it's so good.
There's like a ripple of excitement through this part of the class.
There's a ripple of excitement going on here. Ah, holy shit. Okay, so, yeah, you guys take a little short rest. You're heading straight to the arena. Now, it's about 9 o'clock at this point, 9 p.m. Your meeting with D'Amato was around 8. So, I'm assuming you get him somewhere near to his family?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should probably check in with them, I guess.
They're just having a bit of a show. Like, they're out enjoying themselves. Remember, he told them to go he told his wife to go and take the kids out for a bit. So you can track them down inside the, what do you call it? The hub area?
So
The
how
hub-
fucked up is D'Amato at the moment? He's like stabilized, but I take it he still looks pretty fucked up.
He certainly looks like he's been in a fight. He's still not bleeding profusely, but he's got wounds. So getting some sort of proper medical attention would behoove him.
Behoove.
Oh, behoove.
So we're actually, are we now meeting up with his family? Are we?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. I guess it's either that or like get him to, like does this town have like, I don't know, hospitals or infirmaries or whatever you'd call it?
Yep. So there's a like a clinic, little mini sort of accident and emergency style thing inside the enclave, the rail enclave. That is just to tend to people that are traveling on the train. So like the poors in this area, they don't get to use it.
Yeah, I guess we'll take him over there.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
So you drop him off there. They don't really ask any questions. You get a bit of a what happened to him? How did this happen?
And, I'll say that I'll basically say, that he like fell in battle, after a glorious fight.
They
The
sort of doing a nod.
Colosseum spirit got to them a bit too much. They wanted to put on a pre-fight show.
Of course.
All can get.
Bloody tourists. But they quickly, wheel him off to another area where they start tending to his wounds. As he leaves, he sort of mouths another thank you to you all, and says if you can find his family and let them know he's here, he'll be greatly appreciated. And then he's wheeled out of sight. Just it's around 9 p.m. The arena is due to start at 10, according to the invitation you guys all have.
The arena.
The
Oh,
arena.
well, I guess we
Arseface.
I guess we stop by his family first and let him know that he got that he took out a I guess you just let him know that he's all fucked up and then you swing by to the arena.
Okay, so his wife is suitably shocked and thanks you for letting her know, but quickly hurries herself and the children off to the clinic. Ejika was the wife's name. Thank you. And she does sort of notice that a couple of you are holding or have, stowed the artifact weapons, the family heirlooms of his. But she doesn't say anything. She just sort of raises an eyebrow and then hurries off to the clinic. She probably thinks that you robbed him, you pieces of shit.
Probably.
It's a safe assumption.
Wait, were we meant to give these back?
Yeah.
No, but she has no reason, no
No
knowledge
I
of
was
why you would
wondering
have
if
to.
we were in fact actually robbing them because I cannot remember if these were loaned.
I
If they're family heirlooms, I don't think he's gonna just hand them off to a bunch of Joe Schmoes. Like they obviously mean something to his family. Unless we're playing by video game logic.
You guys can certainly choose to return them if you like. However, he did appear to offer them to you to help with the fight and didn't stipulate that you needed to return them.
I can't
We
remember.
could talk them when we get back on the train.
I'm a fucking genius.
Yeah. I'm not Dimitri anymore, so it's I don't think
These are mine!
I don't think the general would really give a shit.
No, I don't think so either. Okay, so now you guys are heading straight to the arena, or is there somewhere else you want to head?
So is this going to be like a trial by combat, like a gladiator type thing? Is it
It's unclear. But given what you know about rich people, probably just sports.
just feed them to the lions?
Just blood sports.
shit,
Like,
bullshit.
this man, dead.
All right, yeah, I think it's time we go there and fuck some people up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head to the Nalam Coliseum. Coliseum.
Collie.
Collie chameleon. This is alright. It has so it's like a three-sided square, as if one of the sides has been removed, and that sort of serves as the entry point. It's really horse with no knees. A three-sided square. Fuck's sake. And the three sides that it does have are staggered in steps, similar to the real Colosseum. The western quarter is the open side, and it's completely open to ground, a clear view of the mountain backdrop of Nilam. Stadium seats are up to about 100 foot high in places, and the crowd is thick this evening. There's a lot of cheering, a lot of calling out, and a few reactions coming from the crowd that can see into the center.
Just want to be? What do you want?
Oh, hang on, I'm getting some. Okay, sorry. You can see that the side of the Colosseum that overlooks or that looks directly towards the open side serves as where the royals sit, or where the nobility would sit. There's large rooms and suites overlooking rather than cramped seats And you can see that Eleanor, alongside a number of... Huh? Go ahead.
Don't worry.
Okay. You can see Eleanor Yannette and a number of who you assume to be her bidders. The same sort of well-dressed looking men that have accompanied her in most of the stops. They've taken the central suite overlooking the arena. The suite to her right is empty at this point. And as you arrive and show your invitations, you're directed to there. They tell you the seat here is reserved for all travellers of the train. Please make your way there. And they have a rear section recessed into the Colosseum structure and are walled off from the other suites for privacy. They're only open to the front.
A small question about these seats.
Mm-hmm.
How easy would it be to get from here into the Colosseum Arena fight area?
So each suite has a front balcony section with movable seats that overlook the event, and they're completely open to the front. There's about 20 foot of open, what do you call it, like open bank going down to the edge of the arena.
Okay.
See if the map can show you. Actually, no, sorry. I correct myself. They are sitting over the arena. Their balcony does overlook the arena.
Oh, so it would be just a bit of a... Yeah, but how many, like, vertical, how much of a drop would it be? Oh,
Yeah.
minus 40. What's that in terms of damage terms in 4E?
1,000. No idea. I think it's like 1d10 per 10.
Yeah,
So
so it's
40,
40-10.
But that's you make an acrobatics check and reduce it by that amount.
Okay, so it would definitely, hurt us, but it's probably not, it's not suicide.
Who are we grabbing onto this time?
Oh boy.
I'm teleporting. Fuck you all.
I'm grabbing onto him then. Hey Jeff, I'm gonna come with you, bud.
No, I'm teleporting on my own.
Nope.
So
I'm gonna give you a great big ol' hug.
You can also see it's not far to the balconies on either side as well. So while the walls do separate your suites, the balconies can see onto each other.
So are we in a separate room to the other the snobs?
Yeah, so they're in the middle, this one. You guys are in this one. I'll put the tokens on the map in a second. But, yeah, just a 10-15 foot gap separating the balconies. As you arrive, there's also fine food, wines, and other luxuries already provided on the table. And there's 2 guards that protect each suite's entrance, check-in tickets, allowing people in or not. And the hallway along the back is closed to the riffraff.
Good.
It's fine.
Can we just... Well, carry
No,
on.
go ahead, bud.
First.
Mine's not super important. Go ahead.
I was going to say, these suites have all just been reserved for train members, so is there anything just stopping, the general or possibly all of us from just casually waltzing into the next room and acting like we belong?
Your tickets? Or your invitations, I'm guessing?
Well, yeah, because you said that these rooms were all for train guests, but is the other room next to us, is that reserved for just them? Is it like a private booking, or could we just waltz in because, hey, these rooms are all for train guests, right?
True. I mean, you can try.
Alright, I think, I think the general will just try and waltz into that room, because he probably, he actually really would assume that he just belongs there.
Spite, I have a question.
Yes.
Would you possibly allow either an acrobatics, an acrobatics roll if we were to drop, or specifically I were to drop to reduce fall damage? Is that a thing you can do? I can't remember if that's a thing.
Didn't he literally say we could all do that?
Yeah.
Did you? I fucking missed that. Sorry.
Acrobatics, you make a check and reduce the damage by that amount.
I can't believe I missed that. Sorry, dude. Yep. Cool.
That's right.
Thanks.
Because I'm not going crazy.
No, I'm just
I was
not
also
good at
right
paying
there for a
attention.
second. I was like,
Didn't he
I
just say that?
I just thought in my head and it wasn't said.
Is Doc a moron? Yes. Yes, he is.
Alright, that question never popped in.
Oh, ow. Owie.
Love you, long time.
Thanks, buddy.
So, as you guys are arriving, there's a few fights in the center of the arena that are just winding up. None of them appear to be Mr. Maple. They just appear to be other groups of gladiators or prisoners that have been forced to fight. Most of them, the prisoners that have been forced to fight, are fighting gladiators and are just summarily sliced down whilst running away, barely able to defend themselves. Each bout lasts about 5 minutes. And between each bout, you see people rushing to bookie booths all along the main seated areas. Yeah, and as you sort of see the chaos going around and someone's calling out loudly with a magically enhanced voice that if enough bets or enough people pay, a fighter who survives his bout can be forced to fight again. And specific monsters might be called out so the crowd can pay to change the build of a fight.
Fucking
What
pay to
the
win.
fuck? Or pay to get fucked is more like it, since
Yeah.
anyone could do it.
I think that's probably a separate service.
No, man, some of those monsters are real aggressive.
You guys can see Luke and Octavia currently sitting on the left-hand booth, so the top booth. Stage right. And as the fighting is going on, Luke seems to be sort of morbidly curious, and Octavia seems quite horrified with everything that's going on. She's not looking at the fighting, turning her face away, just trying to drink away what's happening in the arena in front. But does not leave Luke's side, stays near him. You can see Isabel is in the area with Eleanor, the lady that Mr. Maple was so attached to. And they appear to be accompanied by those 3 men I mentioned. Everyone can roll me an Arcana check, please.
Ooh.
Nope.
I think a big note from everyone.
Periwinkle's got it.
Periwinkle has got it.
Oh, sweet. Oh, he's got plus 12.
Yeah. So, Mr. Periwinkle, you recognise all 3 of these men. They are names and faces that you're familiar with, due to your work or for some reason. One of them is Nicola the Necromancer. He's a gaunt and bald human who it is well known that he stole his fortune by working as an assassin who killed only wealthy targets. It is said, or rumoured, that he purchases all the bodies of prostitutes who die in Nalam, and that his private keep in the mountains outside the city is guarded by zombies made of their corpses.
Gross.
Very gross. The second man is Father Balthazar, the clergy's highest priest in Nalam, who siphons much of the wealth from the church into his own mansion. Typical priest. None move against him because it is said he can actually summon demons to do his bidding. And the third man. Hey, bloody screaming! The third man screams. Ah! He's a tiny man from Riza who forsooked his druidic order and became obsessed with controlling animal pests, particularly bedbugs. He made his fortune both by controlling the Nalam's pests and offering protection to make sure they would not afflict people's homes and businesses. Richard, play nicely. And those are the 3 men that are with them.
Okay.
And Isabel is
should-
still veiled at this point.
So I guess I'm gonna sort of ask the group, I guess we're on the bottom balcony, so looking at all these peoples. So I'm gonna ask, so which of these guys do you think could be these paparazzis?
If I were to put money on it, none of them.
Well, surely they'll have some journalists here.
You mean that none of these people on the train are your suspects?
Anybody else hear that, or was it just me?
Was this you?
That's
I
fucking
should answer
weird.
it.
Hmm.
Or were we actually talking about something seriously?
No, I thought my computer made a weird sound, and I wasn't sure if that was my computer or if it was someone else's. Fuck, I'm going crazy. Anyway, wait, on the train? Are we at the arena? Am I missing?
No,
Did I miss something?
There's a
He's
bunch of
asking-
train members that are on the other ones. I'm asking, basically, yeah, who are your suspects as being part of the, part of the bad guy?
We probably shouldn't talk about this in an open area such as this.
What? Why not?
Because we're undercover.
I laugh.
Yeah. What's wrong with being? It's not raining.
Periwinkle, did anybody from your troop live?
Yeah, of course, some of us did. I mean, I did.
They live on in memory.
They haven't experienced their second death yet.
Okay, well, that necromancer. Oh, wait, you haven't told us, have you? Or did you?
I probably would have, yeah, when I said, "Oh, that's interesting. That's that's what was his name? The necromancer guy."
The necromancer, Nicola.
Yeah, well, that's Nicola, the necromancer. What's he doing with priest, the high priest Balthazar? Most fascinating.
Necromancers usually aren't great, so maybe him?
That's generalization.
I have heard he has some rather, unsavory hobbies. It does seem plausible. So, yeah. So who else was there that was from on the train? Was it Luke and Octavia?
Octavia, yeah.
And wait, Isabel? She's on the train, right?
Isabel is with Eleanor. She's still in her veil. She's what you guys have sort of figured out is Eleanor's asset to sell, from what you've gathered.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I think at this point, yeah. Oh, sorry. You. What? I didn't. What? I didn't hear you.
So now
Sorry,
no one's
yeah, were you-
talking.
Yeah. See, sorry. Were you saying something? Also, hang on. I think I need to put your mic volume up more.
I don't know what I was gonna say now. That was just something about slavery, maybe. I was just like, oh, that's
Sure.
right. That's what was happening with that person.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Before I interrupted, I was going to ask. Yeah, I was going to say. Now that Periwinkle's just sort of going to leave our booth and just sort of casually waltz towards that booth there. Sort of smiling, and just like making eye contact with the guards, just wandering up like he belongs.
So, sorry, I was just reading a thing. As you guys are talking, there's a sudden rise of noise from the crowd, and you look down to the arena to see that the current fight has ended. Curiously, one of the prisoners has managed to slay their gladiator opponent, and is now being asked by the man who's calling out over the crowd if he wishes to go free or wishes to declare himself a gladiator and basically earn money. The crowd's sort of calling out, "Declare, declare!" And the guy stands up, takes off his mask, says, "I'm Maximus Decimus Brute." No, he doesn't say that. The guy looks up
Oh, no.
and looks around the crowd and then nods, takes a knee, and the guy who's calling out replies, "That is a good choice. You are now in the service of me, Lord Culp." And calls himself the master of the games, and then gestures. The guy takes his way out of the arena. You notice that all the people are coming in and out of underneath where your balcony is. So the sort of ramps leading into the arena go down underneath where your balconies are, but you know that everyone's housed on the other side of the arena. So it's not a big leap to realize that there is at least one tunnel, if not more, that leads from one side of the arena to the other below the ground.
Yeah.
As the crowd is sort of... as the crowd is calling out for the next fight, Lord Culp, as you now know him, the master of the games, is beginning his pre-game spiel. He says something that you don't quite capture over the din of the crowd, and then some mirrored spotlighting from arcane braziers all around the arena focus and coalesce in the middle balcony where Eleanor, Isabel, and the three men are currently seated. The whole area is lit up, and you see Eleanor instruct Isabel to stand and lift her veils. Isabel slowly stands, and as she pulls back her veil, she reveals herself to be a statuesque Eladrin woman with short, cropped, ice blonde hair and a brilliant azure in her blank eyes. She's wearing a provocative, intimate outfit that you assume probably wasn't her own choice. And the crowd cheers at the sudden display of eye candy. Lord Culp, annoyed in his voice, cuts off the spotlights and directs the audience attention down to the imminent blood sport. With the focus down there, you guys can hear Eleanor now speaking to the three men around who are likely the bidders. She says, "Gentlemen, as you've seen, this is the famous Eladrin maiden Isabel Travers. Raised since birth to appease every desire a man might have, and as you have just witnessed, her value goes far beyond a toy for you virile men. Vile men, same difference, right? She'll make you famous in this city. Powerful men will gnash their teeth with jealousy, and beautiful women will beg for a chance to serve you as she does. I tell you with no bragging, this sort of grandeur is priceless, so I'm sure none of you will mind starting the bidding at, let's say, 500,000 gold?" The three wizards glance at each other, seeing who will move and react first, but Eleanor wags a finger at them. "Not so fast, you old dogs. Bidding won't start for another half an hour. I have one more show for you, and first, why not see how you feel with the merchandise? Balthazar, come, sit. Please, get comfortable. I'm going to go make us all some drinks." And she moves to the table in that room and out of sight of where you guys are all standing.
This is all just in plain sight, like they're not even hiding this.
Well, they're in the suite. While the lights aren't on them, the crowd can't really see into the suite. So you guys are close enough to sort of hear what's going on, but not really anyone else would be. But yeah, this is effectively out in the open.
So we gotta save him and his girlfriend?
Seems like it.
So over the
This
next
is gonna be our actual show.
10 minutes, petty criminals attempt to dodge a half dozen angry bulls for the crowd's amusement. Amusement.
Amusement.
Amusement. Shut up. I haven't been speaking for so long. Afterward, a pack of starving wolves are sent in against a dire bear, which wins the fight handily. Fuck yeah, the bear. Then comes the main event. A dozen men are sent out into the field. Among them, you guys spot Mr. Maple. All of the men's shackles are opened from afar by magic, and the bear chases them down as they run to try to get weapons scattered around the floor of the arena.
I look towards Doc.
Are
Are they
they?
on the outside of the arena?
Yeah.
Sorry, say that again?
Are they on the outside of the arena?
Can I start yelling out instructions to all the people. I'll be like, "You there, you grab that weapon there. You come on, form up, man." Then just like, yeah, try and command them like they're a military unit.
You can, but there is a roar of the crowd that is probably going to be drowning out most everything except for those who are very close to the edge of your balcony. It's not going to do a whole lot of good. You guys do see Mr. Maple, as soon as he's released from his shackles, tries to climb up the wall out of the... Shut up! Tries to climb up the wall out of the arena, but as he gets almost to the top of the wall edge, mages around the edge knock him back with gusts of wind. As it's all going on, you see 3 of the men who are here die, ripped apart by the bear, but as Mr. Maple is knocked down and one of the men is about to be torn up by a bear, Mr. Maple grabs the last man, this last man, out of the way of the bear and kills the bear with a 2-handed axe. The crowd lets out a thrilled roar as he stands over the now still lump of flesh that is the bear.
Mr. Maple just killed a bear with 1 hit.
He did.
He did.
The spotlights turn again to Eleanor's booth, and Eleanor stands. She has clutched in her outstretched hand, that you can now see, a handful of gold coins. Lord Cop calls out if she has a request, and she says she wants to know the name of the man who killed the bear. She says, "This man was following me and my cute young friend these past 3 days. He's going to die tonight, but I want to know his name before I pay for his next fight." And Mr. Maple stares up at the suite, and one of the lights turns and shines on him, and he speaks, and he says, "I guessed what crimes you planned for her, that poor, beautiful sweet maid. Ask my name, you say? How about I name you first? Bitch! No other word would let itself be worn by you. When I am free, no man, woman, or child will recall your name, but remember me they will. I, bitch, am Andre von Recklinghausen, and if I have to tear out your damned heart, I swear to free the woman next to you. Send more beasts. I shall build a ramp and walk out of this pit." Eleanor, feeling safe just 30 feet above Mr. Maple, sweeps her handful of gold to the crowd so the crowd can see. And she says, 1,000 gold pieces, Lord Cope. And my request? She pauses and the crowd shouts various monster names. Bring out the Pyre Cat.
Oh, fuck, that sounds bad.
The crowd whoops with delight, and from deep in the bowels of the arena, a deep roar echoes through the stadium. Lord Cope gestures and workers scramble, and soon a giant gate opens on the far side of the arena floor. A single fiery eye flickers in the darkness. It roars again, and its mouth lights up with flame as a huge creature strides into view. The Pyre Cat stands about as tall as an elephant, with all the deadly grace of a tiger, despite that it's missing 1 eye, and that one of its forelegs ends just above the paw, which has been replaced by a rune-inscribed hook almost as big as a man. Picture for it.
So what you're saying, it's only going to be like 10 feet shorter than the balcony we're at?
Yeah. It is a...
Might be a bit to jump onto. It might be harder to jump onto.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Holy shit. I'm gonna jump on that fucking cat.
The one that's currently on fire?
Yeah, dude. I'm going to jump on that motherfucker.
We got resistance to fire.
So, I don't know if any of y'all caught his name, if that stuck out at you at all.
Lord something or other?
Yeah.
Andre von Recklinghausen.
He wrecks houses.
It is
Sounds
a
familiar.
name that you guys have heard before. Roll me.
That's enough
Wisdom.
Rock Rackus' last name? Even though I don't know his
I'm
last name.
thinking, who was the guy that right back at the very beginning on the Axis Island or whatever it was? Who was the guy that showed up towards the end of that arc?
Azrabe Viral is who you're thinking about.
Yeah.
The Eladrin War.
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
Okay. So this is somebody else.
This is somebody
What
else.
do we roll?
Just a history or a wisdom, just to try and remember.
It's not terrible.
Oh, that's so nearly a 20. Okay, so Trabro, actually Periwinkle, you probably won't remember this name, but maybe you would have caught up with the reports written by a fastidious Dimitri. But von Recklinghausen is the name of one of the gentlemen that was related to the investigation that you guys originally did. He was the doctor that was seen fleeing the crime at the Daenoran embassy. And he was then found in a church later on, and you guys dragged him out of the church.
I thought he had a different name. Was that his last name?
Did we not? Did nobody recognise Mr. Maple as this guy?
This isn't that guy. He just has the same last name. So the doctor was Dr. Wolfgang von Recklinghausen.
Oh, yes,
Andre
it was.
von Recklinghausen is someone else, but has the same surname.
All right. Interesting.
So, I'll put you on the map because you want to jump on this pirate cat, I'm assuming now. Or not assuming, I just heard.
Sue.
Oh, tomato green, so it's not there. You can go.
Actually, so shit.
So shit, yeah.
Yep.
Spite.
Yes.
If I did like a very hard difficulty, is there sleight of hand in this?
There's thievery.
If I did like a very difficult like thievery shit, would it be possible if I could use my cloak to kind of like hide my crossbow and fire from atop this area here? You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
don't want to go.
You're trying to do it all stealthy, like.
Yeah, it'd be stealthy
Yeah.
and thievery.
Okay, so stealthy, yeah.
Yeah, to what end? What are you shooting at?
The pirate cat.
So you mean
Fire cat?
stealthily fire your knock gun?
No, I just mean like I want to help
Just
him
check some badges.
without making it obvious.
Bitches, yes.
I mean, if it's possible. If not, I mean, I totally get it. But like, I kind of want to like, you know, like when people are paying attention to the fight, just kind of lift my cloak out and use my little hand crossbow and fire at him. I mean, sure, maybe someone will notice the crossbow bolt coming from nowhere, but maybe they won't.
Roll me a stealth. Let's see who
All right.
notices what. Ooh. Plus
Damn.
19.
Yeah, but I would
That's
assume it'd
rough.
have to be a pretty difficult one, though.
Let's just have a look. What's half of 9? 4, right? We round down, so
4.5.
you
Yeah.
needed to hit 20.
Please don't-
Yeah,
Oh.
nice. So
It was not-
while some people in the crowd may notice, no one in the other suites or anything noticed the shot as you fire it down in the pirate cat. But as you're shooting, as you're firing down at it, I'm going to say that it probably takes you a good 30-40 seconds to get into position and wait for just the right moment to fire while no one's looking, their attention's not watching. But you see the pirate cat run at, and Andre then also charge towards the pirate cat. And he is proven to be nimble and strong as he jumps around the legs of the pirate cat, tumbling around the debris in the walls of the arena for almost, the 30-40 seconds while you get in position, nicking it with its axe. He doesn't seem to be doing anything particularly damaging it other than annoying it. It swipes at him a few times, knocks him down once, and as it sort of comes up, as he's knocked with all the wind taken out of his lungs, it rears back to leap, and then your bolt fires down. Roll me a attack roll on the pirate cat.
Okay. So just like a straight up ranged?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can use any sort of attack. Just one that has your weapon and dex modifier on the attack roll.
Man,
So-
sorry. This guys is running slow.
You're running slow. Nice, it's a hit. So the bolt shoots down, sinks itself into its spine, and it roars. And as it reacts to this, it sort of pulls back off him, and then immolates itself. Its fur begins to blaze even brighter and fuller, and you see the heat is really starting to get to Mr. Maple or Andre. And he screams in pain and scrabbles away from the massive fire burst that is now in place of the cat, and it looks towards you and begins to run towards your balcony.
Sweet. Okay, this is good. I'm going to slowly but kind of back into the crowd.
There is no crowd.
Isn't there? I'm still up top, aren't I? So I mean, there's people on seats, aren't there, watching?
Oh, down below you there is. Yeah, yeah.
Or down below, yeah. Sorry. Maybe I should drop down. Into the bunch of people.
Just break your landing with the crowd of spectators.
Actually, it's not a bad idea.
So what are you doing as this thing is running up to you? Because it's only going to come leap once and realize it can't reach you.
Okay. Fuck. Can I fire at it again?
So you're luring it over?
Yep, it's now
Yeah.
up close. It's leaping towards the balcony, but it appears that the magical wards of this arena, or the mages around the outside, are keeping it from leaping out into the crowd. That would be a very bad thing for business.
Where are these mages?
There's like about 20 spread out throughout the arena, all along the wall.
How many would we have to kill to weaken these wards?
Roll me an Arcana check.
All of them.
No, it's not going to change how many you need. It's going to change whether you know. So you can gather the wards here permanently into the arena, but the mages are strengthening and repairing them as forces exerted against them. So taking the mages down, it'll still require whatever's inside, which is the Pyrecat at this point, to sort of repeatedly try and break through to break down the wards.
And they're concentrating, right? Like these mages are concentrating.
Yes.
So if we just like distracted them and
Oh, distracting. Yeah, that's an option too.
Distracting backstabbing.
I was just thinking if if I keep taking pot shots at this cat while you guys kind of distract the mages, like I can get it maybe angry enough to try and break through these wards, cause a little havoc.
So sorry.
Why we're doing this, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know, man.
Killing a
I
whole
don't
bunch of
know.
innocent people.
Let's kill more people.
I mean, to be fair, they are watching a blood sport, so they're not innocent.
No, that's true. As the Pyrecat leaps
what
up
about?
and is knocked down, you're going to do another attack?
First, sorry.
No, go ahead. Yeah, but go ahead.
I was just gonna say sorry. Like before, back when he was all maneuvering, getting a shot during all that time. Could Periwinkle have like kind of left the room, like say left the area as if he was going to the bathroom or something, then be coming back, sort of ready to go in and try and go into this room?
There is guards at the entrance to both rooms that when you try to walk past the ones to your suite, they'll call to you and they'll say, "This is your room. Your invitation is to this suite."
Okay, so I can't. You're right. They make it pretty clear that even an idiot like Periwinkle would probably get the message.
Yeah. I mean, you can still try and push past if you want, but they are very much aware of you doing that.
Okay. Nah, it's probably not worth the trouble. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay, we'll just go back to playing it. Doing this, I guess.
Nah, that's why it's right.
I don't think
Probably.
I've got my bluff skills and stuff aren't good enough to really try doing anything deceitful, I don't think.
I probably shouldn't be killing like innocent people.
It's up to you guys. What you want to do.
So wait, if this can't get out, can I get in?
Do you want to try?
Yeah, I do.
You do notice the cat sort of leaps back down and,
Oh my god.
unable to get to its current aggressor,
No.
turns its attention back towards Andre von Recklinghausen.
I mean, it would make a dramatic entrance, but like,
Yeah, arrow went through without any problem, didn't it?
yeah, I was just gonna say the arrow went through.
It's probably more designed to keep things from going out rather than going in. Because they might have to kill the beast if it's not being responsive or something like that from a distance, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Prepare for it to come out.
Does Mr. Mapples look fucked up?
Not currently, but as the pirate cat moves towards him and he sort of scrambles to try and get another hit with his axe in, the cat sinks a claw, it's, the big hook claw that's one of its paws, through the chest, yanks him down to the ground, pinning him to the snow, and roars a blast of fire into his face.
Wow.
Doesn't kill him, he's just screaming in pain right now.
So I think, yeah, if we're gonna do something, I think we got to do it now.
Okay, I'm gonna jump it.
Who's watching Andre get fucked up?
Obviously, yeah, me.
It'd probably be pretty hard to not look at stats of this thing.
Yeah. Okay, roll me perception with a +5. Everyone is watching. Excuse me.
Does that stack with the investigation bonus?
No.
Perception?
So Tribro, yours is actually 23, right?
Yeah.
Nice rolls. So everyone except for Periwinkle noticed that Andre, as his skin is sort of like rather horribly getting sloughed from his face and everywhere that the fire's hitting, you can see it regenerating underneath almost as quickly. And while the claw is still buried in his chest, but all of the other scratches from where it's hit him and torn at him, you notice the clothes are ripped, but the flesh underneath is like new. He is regenerating.
What type of... Can we see what type of weapon he's using? Like, quality-wise? Is it like
Just
a rusty
an
ass
axe,
shit?
yeah, just an axe he found on the ground.
Can I want to chuck on my weapon.
You want to chuck him your weapon?
Well, not necessarily my weapon, but grandfather's longsword weapon.
Okay. So he's pinned to the snow right now, and you try and chuck it. Roll me athletics.
Shit. That's not the worst. Oh, that's a good roll.
And you biff it, and the sword lands blade first into the ground next to him. He uses his arm that's closest to it, pulling it out of the sand, and hacks at the sort of forearm of the claw that's pinning him to the snow. The pikecat pulls back, lets out another roar, and its flames grow brighter. And you hear from Eleanor's suite, "Who threw that? Who's helping him?" And you see the mages on the room next to you, the 3 arsehole mages that are trying to bid on the legend, look over towards your ring, your suite.
Can I just wave at them and say, like, hello? Fine spectacle, isn't it?
Yeah. they sort of look over and they look confused. Eleanor looks ropeable.
You want to go a rope?
I have a spiked chain. It's like a rope.
You guys noticed Nicola, the necromancer? He is absolutely glued to Andre. His
boner?
Yeah, he's got a necroboner at Andre's healing ability.
Well, Well, this is a fine
I
pickle.
gave him a +3 weapon, bro. That's my job done.
So what are you guys doing? Are you going to get involved? Because while Andre is doing well, it doesn't look like he's really doing anything to the Pyrocat. It'll only be so long before he is torn apart, and even his regeneration can't help.
I'm gonna fucking leap in.
I'll mark the Pyrocat as my adversary.
Okay. So could I get an initiative roll, please?
Probably should have got something to eat.
Uberman, it's your friend.
Mm.
I mean, I'm going in for sure.
Okay, so first up is Quinn.
I roll my fucking initiative. Did it go through?
No, it didn't. No, it did.
Son of a
No, it
bitch.
didn't. No, it didn't.
Okay. So with the initiatives, by the way, let's see. I'll take. I think is it 4 off mine, and give. Let me check this. Yeah, so take 4 off my initiative. Give. Yeah, and give Trabro 6 and
Wouldn't it be
and
better to
Quinn 6. Yeah, sorry, Quinn 6 and Orzov 4.
shit?
Okay. So, Quinn, you're not first.
No.
Andre von Recklinghausen is, and he leaps over to the Pyrocat and tries to hack it. So he tries to grab the Pyrocat with one arm, his other hand with the axe, and heave, but the cat doesn't even move.
Wait, fucking not use my sword?
Oh yeah, sorry, with the sword in the other hand.
Disrespect.
He lost the axe, I'm sorry. Trevor,
I'm
you're
not
up.
helping out now.
So it's 40 feet down.
Yes. The cat's only like 20 feet the top of the cat if you're trying to jump onto it.
I will rocket belt at the cat.
Doesn't it just go straight up?
We've used it for going across.
That's right.
So I take 16 damage.
Can you reshare the map real quick? Sorry. I closed the wrong thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you get 16 feet? Squares? Rather?
16 squares, and I take 16 damage.
Okay. Are you just wanting to get next to it or on it?
It's on fire, right?
Yes. It's a fire cat.
I am insane and I do like fire. Let's
Oh boy.
let's monster hunter this up. Can I land on its head?
Sure.
Oh boy.
And I will attempt to overwhelming strike it.
Did we have a short rest, by the way? Because it looks like my spells haven't been reset.
We did. If they haven't, just put them back.
Good job, Spike.
Can it be proned?
Yes. Yes, it most definitely can.
Then I knock it prone.
It is prone.
And I end my turn.
Okay, so you're on top of the Pyre Cat, right?
Yes.
Okay, so because you ended your turn on it, make an acrobatics check. Okay, sweet, all good.
I'm gonna jump down behind Chabra. So like here. Whoops. Didn't work. There. Can I do that? I make a running leap.
Yeah, go for it. You got enough
All right.
space for a run up, so.
And I have to roll an athletics check, right?
Well, how far are you jumping? Because you don't have to if you're jumping within your run up.
You're good at jumping, right?
Yeah, I'm good at jumping. Oh yeah, I don't need to make an athletics roll if I'm doing a running jump. Yep, okay. That's for damage though, isn't it? Does that count?
Okay.
That good.
So make a check, divide the result by 10. That's the number of feet the creature jumps. Oh no, that's...
Okay.
That's... So you divide the result by 5 if you've got a running jump.
Okay. So just roll a check then?
Yeah? Oh, sorry, it's squares, not feet, by the way.
Right.
Athletic.
Athletic?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So you...
My athletics is real bad.
You get to jump 2 squares. So you start the jump there, which means you go 1, 2, and then you can land there as far as you can. So you will just... You use a hero point.
Yeah. I'll do it. There we go.
There we go. So you jump onto it as well?
Not onto it. Behind.
Okay. But you were enough anyway. Jesus Christ.
What?
Don't worry.
You had enough without using that hero point.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
You landed in melee range of it.
There.
Right
Oh.
there.
fucking bastard. Alright, whatever.
You little
Fine.
bit.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, and since it's a minor action, it goes to the rooftops. I can still attack, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeet.
You.
You?
Second, what do I gotta do? Power. Think that hit.
Yeah. No.
And I'm not gonna blow my load yet. I'm gonna wait.
Whoa. Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
So it was up there.
TMI, buddy.
So I am just gonna go move up here in this seat and be prepared to run and jump to the other balcony.
Oh, okay. You gonna jump it now?
No. If they if they start to interfere without interfering.
Okay, so do you want to ready an action then that you'll leap over if
Yes.
they...
That's,
I mean, you can prepare a charge that includes a jump, so you can say you charge them if they...
yeah. I'll charge them.
Sweet. Okay. Mr. Periwinkle.
Right, can I just gasp and point at them and like look over to the other balcony and say like, "Did you see that? They jumped in! Oh, what a spectacle this is!"
I'm loving this periwinkle.
As a free action, I don't know if I like whether it looks like I'm actually doing anything, but can I do the free action guileful switch to switch me and Trabro as initiatives?
Initiatives? Yeah, I thought you were meaning positions. I'm like, poor Trevor.
It's okay. I could use my rocket belt again. It's fine.
Yes, you can.
Yep. So I'll do that, and that's my turn.
So
that's now Tribro's turn. He gets basically effectively a second turn.
right.
Oh heck. Okay.
Oh shit! Was that not good?
Nope. I just wasn't prepared. Sorry. I will use.
Would it be? I mean,
Oh,
I could do.
No, it's all good. Is Mr. Maple an ally?
Yeah, should be.
Okay, in that case, I will use Strength of Many.
Mini strength.
And I get a +2 to my damage rolls for any attacks made before the end of my next turn. So I will action point.
Holy moly. Don't you do things on an action point, General Periwinkle?
Oh no.
Oh, sorry. Yes. 1 second. I totally forgot about that. Resourceful presence. When an ally you can see spends an action point to make an attack, that attack gains bonus to 1/2 your level plus your intelligence modifier.
To damage.
Which would be okay. So I just put this onto you, I think. Damage, so you get a bonus of 10 to damage.
And I get a bonus of 4 from Ryla and Maple.
I'll just give you moral support.
Gonna hero point that.
If that misses, you get temporary hit points equal to 1/2 your level plus your charisma modifier.
Well, it is a daily, so it still does half damage.
Still a miss, so you still get the tip.
Yeah, cool.
Sweet. You didn't half it at all, did you?
Look at those rolls. Those was totally half.
Totally half.
Maybe you can, the little +/- in your top right opens your modifiers. You can click half there, and it'll half the roll.
Right.
But it's alright, I've taken half the damage off now.
Taking all
So-
this off.
Yeah.
So, Spite, that thing I used, is that like a... It doesn't seem to have like a encounter thing, so is that something that just happens per action point that doesn't get used up?
Correct. That's your presence. That is basically your aura.
Oh.
Alright, so Trabro, is your turn done again?
Just a... I'll use Chain Reach Weapon as a minor action,
Okay.
which I may make a melee basic attack on a target up to 5 seconds away. On a successful hit, it's also knocked prone, and it's already prone, so...
I gotta say, I kind of think it's cool that you're using like a chain weapon. That's cool. You don't see that very often. I dig it. I know you've been using it for a while, but it's just like thinking about it. It's cool. Sorry.
Thanks, buddy.
Father. This is probably a worst time to be like, oh, just quickly be back a minute. I'll leave.
So yeah, because you're about to trigger your thing as
Or he could not. He could not. He could just
He
join
could
Eleanor
not.
shouts out, "They're interfering! Stop them!" And the three men, eager to impress for hope of getting a discount on buying the Eladrin woman, leap to help. Father Balthazar, which is the priest that is said to utilize demons, waves his hands as if directing musicians and hums a happy hymn. But you see the air around him turn red and you feel jagged claws begin to tear at your arms. So close burst 10, one creature in burst. So you're within 10. So sorry, it was off. Ah, come on.
Holy shit, plus 18.
Ah, come on.
Okay, alright, so he does fuck all because he's useless. The Necromancer, not so much intent on you guys, but intent on Andre downstairs, who appears to have disappeared, so let me just put it back there. He reaches out his hand, and you see claws seemingly extending from his fingers as he points towards Andre and mutters, "Die."
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, he misses though. So even though he doesn't deal damage, Andre must make a death saving throw.
As I'm seeing, holy shit, Andre the champ. So as I'm seeing the closest one interfering, I'm gonna charge at him with my jumpy charge.
Okay, so it was Father Balthazar.
No, that was
Oh,
Nikolai's the
Nicola.
closest
Yep.
one.
That's going to get you enough to get over there.
Like my sword does something. What does my sword? What can it do? Oh, okay. I might. That'd be cool. And I'll try to use the power of my blade. Banish blade. Use the spell when you hit with this weapon. The target is banished to a demi-plane. Saves ends. It disappears from sight. Cannot take actions. Cannot be targeted on a save. The target reappears in a space at last occupied. If it's occupied that space, the nearest unoccupied space of its choosing.
Nice. Very nice. So he just does it? He doesn't get a save on it? It just goes?
Yeah,
Sweet.
I think he does the save later on.
Okay.
I can't talk to you at the time without making sound.
Alright, so when does he make that save? Because if it's at the end of his turn, he's going to be doing that. Save ends. Yes, it will be at the end of his turn. So he is banished.
Oh shit, then that was a waste of using that ability.
Yeah.
No, I just say saves ends. I can't remember the shit.
And save ends at the end of your turn. You make saves
Well, for
against
me,
every
I can
save
save it at the beginning.
Yeah, that's true. It's going to make a save. So he reappears in the space he occupies. Okay.
Oh,
someone's
shit. Evacuate the house.
Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, yikes. Guys, I've been raiding an old here.
I'm sorry.
It's bad.
That's why I'm sorry. I haven't even leveled up to any of my characters to max yet, so
I've been sitting at 120 for a while now, and trying to like do pug raids, and it's so bad.
Raid Finder not started yet.
Oh no, it has. I just want actual gear.
Hey man, nothing wrong with welfare epics.
No, not at all.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Is everything all right?
No, I should turn off the fire alarm and make myself a piece of bread with Nutella on.
Thought maybe the
Okay.
house was on fire.
So, Jamie the Weevil. Now Orzhov is over here. Over's here. He sees him hitting Nicola. Jamie moves down next to Orzhov. Grabs your shoulder as he tries to get down near to you. And you feel a skin-crawling mass of insects pour from his sleeve and down your collar.
One
yeah.
question.
Yep.
I'm out of range, so hang on.
Yikes!
Yeah, out of range.
Rick,
Just so I know though, are we counting vertical space?
No. Because there's no diagonal penalty, so that is a
So,
cube from around you, in other words.
Yeah, and it basically extends infinitely far and below. So I'll be able to, if people are close enough to me, I'm from the balcony. I can still do things within that radius.
Yes, maybe, depends. No, 40. It's still going to be 40 foot down, so it'll still be 8 squares down.
Okay, right.
So a cube rather than a pillar.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you just like that? Yes, maybe. Depends.
No. Okay. So sadly, I wasted a crit on an ongoing damage attack, and you're infested with bed bugs. Until you methodically purge all your gear of the bugs, your maximum healing surges are reduced by 1.
does it save ends?
Not to get rid of the maximum healing surges, but the damage ongoing is.
Sweet. I got 10 surges, that's all good.
Hungry boy.
I haven't had breakfast.
Hey man, do what you need to do. I just like giving you shit because it's funny.
He then transforms into a giant cockroach. Makes a save against everything that's affecting him, but he's got nothing against him. And shifts his speed across walls or roofs, and shifts over 1, 2, 3 to here.
Fucking what?
And then
Dang.
transforms back out of a cockroach form and back to his normal self.
He is
Also,
one creepy motherfucker.
He's anime as fuck.
He is anime as fuck.
Okay, so that is Jamie the Weevil's turn. The Pycat, with his hook, with Ryla now behind him, he's going to do some shit.
Knee prone.
Yeah, he's going to stand up. Good
Can he
call.
not do that?
Thanks for reminding me. Well, he stands up with his move action.
Can I not be in melee range? I'd appreciate that.
Ooh, this is fun. So he's going to downgrade his standard action to move action. And he's going to smash both of you to the ground as it runs around the two of you. Trabro still there? Yeah, 3 of you, sorry. So it moves on to Trabro. Oh no, Andre's there. Who's on it? Someone was on it.
I'm on it, and it's currently prone.
Just stood up.
Yeah, and it downgraded its action to a move action.
So it stood up with one, and now it's moving. So it's moving onto Andre and then onto Ryla. It's not going to do anything to Trabro.
Yes.
Because you're on it, it's fine. But the two of you who it moved around, it's a Firelands cat, and it's bouncing around the room, fucking people up. So it's going to hit Andre and Ryla.
We get an opportunity attack?
No.
Yuck.
Pycat moves at speed into enemy spaces. This movement does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Yep.
Moves into a creature's space for the first time. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's just bouncing around basically, leaping off the two of you, smashing you with this flaming trample. So it hits you both.
Do I have a triggered action? Oh!
And knocks you prone as it bounces off you. And now the creature's zone area becomes a zone of fire until the end of the Pycat's turn. Any creature that ends its turn in that space takes 10 fire damage.
Oh, you said around itself?
The space it's occupying right now.
Okay.
So that's the cat leaping around, burning shit. Eleanor Yannette, she's shrieking, "That bastard, kill him!" And she's sort of half cursing you for ruining her deal, and half actually trying to curse you, Orzhov, as she tries to get her spells command words out. She's
Should I just take the first half?
Or maybe start.
oh, misses, damn. Tries to slave your mind.
That was close.
Was it close?
Yikes.
What was your will?
3.
20. Holy shit.
Wow. Oh shit.
Okay, Andre von Recklinghausen. He regens some life. So you get some of it back. And what's he gonna do? Put that on him actually. He is going to.
I think we just said no, so not to do it, I guess.
He just grasps one of the parts of the Pycat that he can reach, one of the legs, and you see a bit of chill coming from his hand to try and chill the Pycat.
Okay. Can I take notice to see if it takes extra damage from frost damage?
It's not actually frost, it's necrotic.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's poorly named.
Okay. I'll just have to do a check next time.
But you do see it begin to favour the other leg more, as whatever he's done to that leg seems to have made it weaker. The creature has a cumulative -1 penalty to attack roll saves and skill or ability checks until the end of the encounter. General Periwinkle.
First I think I'm gonna laugh and say, "Oh, what? This is amazing! I don't think I've had this much fun since I don't know, the invasion of Pelican Beach."
So called for all of the thousands of pelicans we fought.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna continue just like acting as a spectator who's got no idea that any of this was happening and thinks this is all just part of the show. I guess subconsciously, can I have this is close burst 10, so I should be able to reach Orzhov from my seat. You might need a help out this one. It's my daily is destructive surprise. So basically, can you see in my character sheet I've got destructive surprise attack?
Yep.
Would you be able to give that action to Orzhov? He basically gains that daily ability for this battle, which is
That's
a
cute.
reaction, which is pretty badass.
Nice.
Wait, sorry?
So now in your free actions, You have a destructive surprise attack.
Which is, yeah, it's a free action which lets you shift 2 squares and do a mega awesome 3 weapons plus strength or dex attack.
Okay, so I can miss. Perfect. I can fuck
And
this up.
also, as a minor action, I would like to do an adaptive stratagem on Orzhov, which will give him, thanks to my warlord thing, that'll give him a bonus to both your damage and your saving throws.
Sweet.
So this will adaptive strat. Yeah, so
I'm gonna-
6 damage and 4 to saves. And I'm picturing like that, Genry Periwinkle is just blathering along and doesn't have any idea that, I'm picturing this as being all totally subconscious. He just has a general field of this stuff.
It's kind of like a battle savant.
Exactly.
Uh,
I'm gonna get so fucked up on this platform.
yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to JD Periwinkle holding it down up there. Well, mostly JD. All right, I'm gonna stand up. So, can I remove prone, or can you do that? Oh, I can do that. Does I put it in here? Oh, nope. Can you take prone off me, bud? Spite?
Why can't you?
Because I don't have it.
Sorry.
Yeah, jerk. Alright, so I'm gonna stand up. I forgot. It's been a while since I played 4E. Are there opportunity attacks for shooting ranged at
Yes.
melee range?
It will
Cool,
kill
then I'm
you.
not gonna do that.
I was kicking
But
Winter's ass last
the side of it that you're on,
yeah, I think
it,
it's pretty.
it's blind out of that side, so
I
you don't know if
decent.
it will.
I mean, that's not like. It's useful, but it's not super useful. Okay, here we go. So as a free action, I'm gonna switch my crossbow's damage to cold damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to, as a minor action, put Hunter's Quarry onto their Pirate Cat. And as my main action, I'm going to use Quick Shot. Fuck. I'm gonna hero point that. That's better. That should not have done 2d6. I don't know why that did 2d6. That was only supposed to be 1d6. It even has only 1d6 on here.
You have an effect of 1d6 on you, and you're also rolling 1d6 for Hunter's Quarry. Because you're rolling
why
it
do
as
I?
a separate attack instead of using the effect.
Oh, I'm dumb. Sorry.
I
Yeah.
don't need. No, I don't.
You can you remove that?
Sure, buddy.
Like, Al, appreciate that. I don't know
Don't.
why I have that on me.
Because you already had it on the first bit, had the extra d6, and then you're like,
Yep.
but that's not enough, folks.
That's not enough. And as a quick, can I check to see if that did like any? Did he seem particularly wounded by cold damage at all?
Was that cold?
Or
damage?
is it? Yeah, because I have a free action to switch my crossbow to cold damage.
Did you actually change the damage type?
I just did. Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay.
Nice.
And the answer is no. No, he did not change the damage type.
Question. So, while he's gone, how does the start of the turn work? In terms of if multiple things happen at the start of the turn?
Depends what things you're talking about.
Things.
So, like, you wanting to know what order things resolve?
Yes.
What things?
My font of life and the ongoing damage.
So, font of life.
I wouldn't read that. That's just me short typing a reminder because it's not an actual
No!
ability to drag it over. It will be in the class one. Where the fuck I put that? Abilities.
Sorry about that. How do you switch damage? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Does anyone know how to do that?
Oh no, I read it. It's all good. I know how it works now. Never mind.
What? Huh?
My question to Dan, I solved it. I know the answer.
Oh, okay. How do you change damage?
You type the damage. So I've changed it to cold. If you expand your quick shot, you've got your damage details and then type. I've written cold in there now, but that's where you need to change it before you do it. But yes, it is vulnerable. You do see it react unpleasantly to
Can
the
we get a
cold
sound
damage.
effect?
That's not it. That's the noise that the cold makes when it sizzles into its fire.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Part of quick shot is I can shift to without provoking an opportunity attack. So there. And oh, I forgot to. Well, I didn't say I was gonna do it, so I'm not gonna put it on my. Shit. We should probably kill this thing. I'm gonna action point.
Wait, that hasn't been our objective?
Well, I was just kind of, just dancing around it, testing its limits. Things pretty dangerous. So, gonna see if this hits first. I'm gonna fire my knock gun.
Oh shit.
All barrels.
Okay.
And since it's a new session, we started with 3 hero points, right?
Correct.
Okay, because I only had 2 on mine. I hadn't used one before. I've only used 2. Yeah.
Have divine guidance.
What's that
So
do?
roll again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a hero point, but it's actually built in.
Okay. That hit.
Okie dokie.
And since that hit, what level are we? We're level 8, right?
Yes. No, 9.
Oh, 9. Cool. So that's 3d10 extra damage. Am I missing anything? No, I still have I still have Hunter's Quarry up. Yeah, okay. I guess that's it. Let me do damage.
Holy shit. Oh, you bloody it. Fantastic. So as you bloody it, it's going to explode.
Fuck.
Oh,
And also, that was a lot less damage than I was hoping. Shit. Oh well.
No,
That was a poor roll.
Also, you only got +2 damage?
Huh. That's kind of weird.
I feel like you're missing some of your.
Yeah, what? Oh, wait, no.
Grim
That's kind of weird. Why is that messed up? Oh, well, I think it's only like a few points of damage, right?
It's because you haven't changed the base to use your dex.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think you do, right? Don't.
For the knock gun? I'm pretty sure I do.
I thought you don't add them unless the power tells you to add. I don't know. Who cares, man? Just chuck dex on.
You
So
know
it's
what?
got
It
an
doesn't
extra-
matter. Nah,
It's got an extra 5 damage, so 57.
it's not like a super big deal, dude. I'm not fussed about it.
So as you do that, it lets out a roar and it starts to breathe fire, but also from all over its body.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Fuck.
Oh yes.
Holy shit.
My God. All right. Night.
And you
So
also
was Crash.
take ongoing fire damage,
Was Crash.
which
Okay,
means
everybody's
in
running on the spot.
3 turns you die.
Yeah, see? Come on.
Cool. Oh yeah, we don't have a cleric or anything. That's double cool.
You do have a
We
leader.
got Periwinkle.
Yeah,
Oh
he's a
yeah,
leader.
Periwinkle. Periwinkle, save me! I shout in my dying breath while I'm on fire. Oh, I'm also dazed, deafened, and prone, but I can put that on myself.
Well, you're dying, so those things aren't there anymore.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Awesome.
So I'll do my save.
Okay. And if you succeed, we take the. Yep. So that 10 damage comes off. I'm taking it off.
Sweet. Thank you. Okay, fuck, this map's too big, that's what she said. Oh, so that, with the surprise attack, the shift will happen first, right?
Yes.
Because of the ordering on it. Okay, I am going to fucking use it. Why not? So can I go one? Wait, we're both in diagonals. How does this work? So I'll continue half squares. Shift around them.
Okay. Shifting right, not moving.
No, using the surprise attack.
Yeah, he gets to shift 2 squares as a free action, plus attack.
Is that set up with the modifier? I'm assuming so. Fuck, it's nowhere near it. So that's a free action.
Oh yeah, I didn't share his picture either.
Ooh.
Terrible.
I thought that wouldn't be surprised me if that's a magic card I had. Oh, it kind of looks like it with the signature in this position. I'm going to Nature's Wrath.
Okay.
And as my... Fuck, they all... Why is no one near me? All my stuff is good for when I have allies.
So you jumped across a balcony that was nobody else was going to.
Well, I mean, you're just going to let mages attack us from distance? What my character's thinking. I am going to Winter Claws this guy. I'm going to use my hero point
Sit
to
Wi-Fi.
reroll that. I'm going to use my other one to reroll that because that was worse.
Ah,
I'm
dear.
You're
You're gonna do one more, man. Sunk cost, sunk cost.
Yeah, why not? Oh, fuck.
Nice.
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 Well,
Nice.
he doesn't have AC of 23, 18, 22, or 24.
Have a hero point.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see if it has an AC of 25.
Hey!
Just need it
Just,
not
just
to
so
be
you
Jeff.
know, he wouldn't have been hit on a 25 either.
Shit. Why am I over here?
Ooh, you bloodied him. Oh damn, he doesn't have any bloody thing. Lame.
Yeah, you already killed one of us.
I haven't killed you at all. Just hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my action. Nah, fuck it. That's it.
Would jumping onto a flaming living bit of fire be counted as a
Suicide.
an action, a detrimental action regarding my mind scar and the love of fire?
Do you want it to?
Yes.
Then yes.
I will use Insane Insight as a free action to
Okay.
get an additional action of my choice.
Wait, do you have abilities around you being crazy?
Yes. But I need to follow pretty much detrimental courses of action, like killing myself.
No, because it's not always burning you. It's only hurting when it's doing its big explosions and when it tries to, increase its fire. So it's not 100% always hurting you. So that's fine.
Bonus. I'll use my free action shift.
Oh, did Orzhov save, by the way, for the... Oh, yeah, it looks like he did.
Yeah, I can save at the beginning of my turn.
I knock it prone. And I'll use my normal movement to shift 1. Except I can't move my character for some reason. Can you move my character 1 square over to next to Ryla?
There?
Thank you. And I'll use my Insane Insight action to perform a heal check on Ryla.
Thanks, bud. Yeah.
So Riley, you can spend your second wind without gaining your defense bonus.
Okay, so just do a healing surge and then expend second wind.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Cool. Thanks, bud. Much appreciated.
No worries. And I end my turn.
Yeah, I was
Still on fire.
Eh.
Okay. Father Balthazar. Who's hurt? Nicola's pretty hurt. He directs one of his holy hand gestures towards Nicola and heals him.
Uh-oh. Dang, I don't know if we thought this out through.
Priest healing up a necromancer.
Damn straight.
How could a man of the cloth do something so bad?
I can't make him. Okay, so he just gains 31 hit points, and I don't know why.
oh fuck, shit.
It's not working. Does anyone got a heal that works on the character sheet?
I think so. I can try. Do you want me to just try healing someone?
No, I think it's because it's typed hit points, HP instead of hit. Yep, so that's it. Cool, awesome. Yep, so so as he does that, so that's a minor action, and then he is going to
You randomly
where
jump.
is he? He's quite far, isn't he? He's got a movement of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, cool. So you can get behind Orzhov. So with combat advantage, he's going to attack Orzhov with directing the choir of angels. So he's going to try and do the old waving his hand, making the demons attack you. Oh, thank God.
fucking plus fucking 20.
because he has combat advantage.
That still only counts for 2 of it. Holy shit, this father.
I told you I was
So he deals that much damage. And you feel the arms grab you and slide you to the wall here and restrain you. You are restrained. Escape DC 23.
Fuck.
As
Not
these
making
demonic
any
arms are
call.
holding you against
Not
the wall. Nicola, now freed from your attack, he is going to move to you and give you a little smile. And he is going to use those claws you saw extending from his hand to swipe gashes through your flesh.
Holy shit.
So you are slowed and take ongoing 10 necrotic as well. As you feel your bones chilling with the necrotic energy of his hand. And he
Yikes,
smiles
dogs.
and says, "We'll take this one." And as he mutters that, you see Father Balthazar smile. And he says, All right, him it is. Then Jamie, hearing that as well, he is going to turn back into a cockroach, move back towards next to Orzov. And as he's a cockroach, as he crawls down you, he is going to hurl a ray of stinging wasps directly at you.
Ouch.
Hitting you.
For a tank, I'm really not being missed at all.
And he weakens and gives you damage ongoing 10 poison. And yeah, they're not really that hurt. The pie cat, at this point, with Trabro behind it, it's going to...
Stands up.
Yep. No, actually, it's going to thrash about on the ground. And it has a reason for that.
Oh god, please not me. Please not me.
It is going to hook Trabro and claw Ryla.
Come on now.
So the hook hits. And you're knocked prone and grabbed as he pins you to the snow. And then he's going to claw Ryla. Arr!
This is for like having extra people would really help us out.
Then he's going to spend an action point.
Where are you going to find one of those, though?
Well,
So he spends an action point
So
and
it's
he's
Jack
going
Slate.
to... Ooh, he didn't roll his recharge. Did he recharge? We just roll his d6. 4 to 6 he recharges his breath. Nope, cool. So he's going to just claw Ryla again. Oh, come the fuck on!
Thank God. Is there no fumble chart for these assholes?
There's
They can
no
crit?
fumble chart in the game. I took
Oh,
the
what the
fumbles out
fuck?
before we started.
That's right.
Eleanor Yannette is going to try and mind slave General Periwinkle.
What? What did I do?
Oh, should have tried Orzov. Oh well. And she, roughly after doing that, grabs Isabel and says, "That's it, we're out of here," and starts stomping towards the back of the room.
Did I feel her try and do something?
Oh yes, she tried to, but you withstood the, shit.
Just gonna call out, oh, rude!
She's out of sight and doesn't reply very quickly. Andre, still seeing you guys all get fucked up. He is just gonna run, so he's gonna provoke an opportunity attack from the pike. He's gonna run down to Trabro, taking a good claw hit. Okay. And then he is going to hurl Trabro up onto the platform above. So he's just going to do
Jesus,
it.
this guy's strong.
Yeah, one-handed hurl, and because it was such a good roll, he's going to do it without hitting you. So he just lifts you, tosses you full bodily up onto the balcony above, out of harm's way.
God dang.
And then he's going to spend his action point to attempt to do the same to the pie cat, but not throwing it up there, throwing it away. So he hits it, and this massive pie cat is thrown 1, 2, 3, 4 squares north, and gets an extra -1 to that debuff it has. So it's now at -2 on all of them. Okay, and that is Andre's turn. As he shouts, "We must escape!" You notice that Tribro wasn't stopped from leaving the arena by the Major. General Periwinkle, you're up.
Alright. So, as a minor action, I want to activate a Skull's aura.
Okay.
So this is, with this aura, it says twice per encounter, but only once per turn. I or any ally in the aura can use a minor to spend a healing surge and regain 1d6.
Yep.
So that twice per encounter, does that just mean like everybody gets to use that twice per encounter that's in the aura? Or is it a case of once, say, one person does it, then another person does it, the aura goes away?
Spells aura. No, it's once it's used, twice it's done. So it's basically your healing word, which is twice
Yep.
per encounter.
Okay, so I'll do one of those.
Okay. I did 2 of those for some reason. You did both Orzhov and Tribro?
Oh shit, no, that should have been just Orzhov. I mean, just Tribro.
Okay, so we'll put Orzhov back. How much does your healing surge heal? It doesn't say in the chat.
I don't do the healing search. It just -1 off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Rip.
It didn't actually do a healing search because you can see by me and Tribo's life points.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, it should have done a healing surge plus 1d6. I think.
There you go, I fixed it.
You just set it as a cost, a cost to healing surge. I don't think to the heal pie you added in the healing
Okay,
surge.
yeah, I don't think I've got it set up right. Sorry.
Yeah, I fixed it now.
And so that aura will be still there. So that's
57.
Don't forget to refund yourself one of those healing surges, Tribro.
I did that first, bro. I mean, Tribro.
Is that an aura 5? So basically, anyone in that radius should be able to use that same thing as a minor. So so if I go there,
yeah,
that'll be my move action. Shit. Because I already used my minor on. Can I use my action point as a move? Well, or what would be jumping across there? Because I take it that'd be an acrobatics check, wouldn't it?
As part of your move, you can do a jump. So if you want to run to there and then jump, you make an athletics check. You've had a run up, so dividing the result by 5. And that's how many squares you can move.
Okay, I'll do that using my action point.
So you'll get 3 squares and you'll land. You can land there. Because it's 3 squares cleared and then you land 1 beyond that. You won't be able to land in the same place as an enemy. Gotta land to the side.
So I've used a minor, I've used an action point, so I should have a standard remaining. So I'll do display of heroism, which lets me shift 3 squares. So I'll go behind Orzov, and a bloody or unconscious ally. So Orzov, you can spend a healing surge and stand up for free.
Nice.
Howard's. I'm already stood up at the moment, right? I'm not prone.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So never mind. So
That's just there because if someone's unconscious, they're not standing up, so
yep.
they would then
Yeah.
count as standing up for free.
Yep. So you get to do a healing surge, and now we switch places.
And that will break
And,
the restraint.
Huh?
We switching places, so that should break the restraint.
Yeah. Would that break a restraint?
Absolutely.
Can I be
And
then
then,
not dangling over the cliff?
Yeah.
Thanks.
And we get where are we? Display of heroism. We get 2 to defenses.
Are we getting out of here?
It's starting to seem like we probably should.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like. I
Winnable?
think if we concentrate fire, we could probably take like the Pyrocat or one of them out, but
Not all fucking.
yeah, I think at this point we're probably going to get fucked up if we try and take out everyone.
Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
Oh, sorry, yes it is.
Sweet. At the end of your turn, I'm just gonna we'll take a 10-minute break and we'll come back at 1:30. Okay. And then
Okay.
Now-
Yeah, I'll probably gonna have to head out at like 7:30, maybe a little bit earlier. So
when's that? In
What?
10 minutes or
An hour.
10? Oh yeah,
an
sweet.
hour.
Awesome.
Okay. So maybe we should plan our fights a little better, or maybe I should, because I kind of
waffles.
I had waffles, now I have no waffles. Okay, so we're back. We're back with Rala. Rala, what's up? You fucked up. The pirate cat's like been thrown away and it got knocked over and it's like, and now it's getting ready to come back at you. Come at me.
Rub its tummy. It likes it.
It's coming back at me? Or just the universal you?
It's like it's coming back at you guys.
Okay.
You and Andre are right next to each other.
Oh fuck, guys! I'm gonna take a gamble here. It's not a great gamble, honestly. In fact, it's actually kind of suicidal.
Yeah, should we just get the fuck out? No point going down to this if we don't have to.
Yeah, but I mean those.
Gotta save Mr. Maple.
Fuck! God dang it! God dang it! Okay. So how like
12.
what? 12? Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, I don't see a lot of options here. Okay.
If you go underneath the balcony, they can't see you.
Yeah.
I don't know, are you like planning, are you like trying to work out ways to get the fuck out, or are you looking at ways to attack?
Looking at ways to get the fuck out and hope and try and attack, but I mean, even if I try to get the fuck out, I'm not gonna make it. 12, it's not enough.
I was just gonna say, like, there's tunnels, exit tunnels, like, I'm wondering, like, do the doors look like pickable or, you know, bypassable using, like, you're like a sneaky guy, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'd have to sneak in. I'm kind of at a disadvantage because I have to be not seen in order to do a sneak check. And this cat is kind of all up in my butthole. All right. As a minor action, I'm gonna do Cloak of
Can't you
Shades.
jump like 10 feet straight upwards?
Yeah, but then I can't move forward. I'd just be going 10 feet straight up. Okay. As a minor action, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move. First of all, what's my speed? 6, right? Base speed. Where are you? Yeah, 6.
Oh, you should be able to climb too, shouldn't you? Because Andre was climbing, and the only reason it didn't work for him was the mages knocked him down.
Right, but it's 12 squares, right? It's basically. Is that what you were saying?
What am I saying?
12 squares to get
No,
up?
I didn't. You just said a thing and I said 12. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a bastard.
It's up 8 squares up. It's 40 foot.
Okay.
You can run.
Plus, you got action points.
I don't have any action points. I used it.
Oh shit.
Downgrade
Yep.
your action to a run and do a run. That'll give you 16.
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna run and climb up this here area here. So yeah, downgrade my action to a move, double run, get my ass out. I'm still gonna kill that fucking pirate cat next round, but I gotta save, so. Where's the save button? There it is.
Oh, if you fail that too, I've got a doohickey.
Yeah, could you do hickey me?
1 sec.
He wants you to hickey him.
What are you
Yes,
saving
please.
again?
The fire.
Every save goes at the end of your turn automatically.
Oh,
That should have only been on Rylar.
He's giving everyone the stuff.
well, I guess it's the end of my turn, so.
Hang on.
Still safe. Eh?
I'm dead. I shouldn't have ran. I should have just fucking taken my chances, shot the goddamn cat. Oh well.
It's okay, buddy.
Okay, you can come clean now, Dan. You really have got a dice fucker set for Rylar, don't you?
Oh, I wish. I'd
Wait.
hurt him every time.
Thanks for reminding me about dice fucking. I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay. Well, all right.
Dice fucking.
Yes.
Yay.
Oh!
Alright, so that comes off. So you're not dice fucked. Let's go.
Good luck.
Okay, I'll do. Wait, why did no? Oh yeah, no, they didn't. Okay, I'll do one of my font of life saves for the
Oh,
poison
wait,
one.
you are supposed to have defense too.
So I'll take off the 10 poison and I'll get back my 10 HP. And I will, for us, do Boiling Cloud, Zone Burst 1, Close Burst 1. I don't know why I said zone there. Burst effect creates a zone of blood and grit that lasts until the end of the encounter. The zone moves with me. You and my allies in the zone have concealment. And mark enemies that start there take damage to my con mod. And can I ready a move action?
Yeah, what do you want to do? And what trigger?
Move with Pinwrinkle so we can escape in this concealed cloud together.
Hang on. Bear.
We got this, bros.
Okay, sorry, what was it?
To move with Periwinkle.
When he moves?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, is that the end
And-
of your turn?
Yep. Could you remove the poison 10? Because I saved that at the beginning of my turn.
Okay, the poison as opposed to the necrotic?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll do the end of turn save.
Don't do it. Just skip your turn. It does it at the end automatically.
I wasn't gonna do it. And I was like hovering over the turn complete button.
Okay, sweet. Awesome. Very nice. Alright, Trabo.
What sort of radius would 3 sacks of witch oil exploding be?
Let me have a look at which one.
Also, is that something we would know?
I mean, I've just detonated a Hydra made out of it, so should have a fair idea.
3 sacks. How big are the sack?
Torso size?
Size.
How did you get these here?
I don't know. It's in my backpack.
Okay, maybe like 2 squares beyond the pie
Yours
cap?
each?
No,
Beyond the pie cap.
yeah. Probably a square each, up to maybe 3 or 4 squares.
So if I was to detonate it without the pie cat, it would be like a 4 square radius.
Yes.
4 squares out from me, or 4 squares. You know what I'm trying to say.
If you blow all 3 of them up on you, it'll be that.
Suicide.
Oh,
Poor Rylar.
I'm willing to sacrifice my life.
Just half the party just gone. Just gonna ask, are you sure you want to do this?
I mean,
If I can get at least 11 on my rocket belt.
oh, dude, can't you just like strong arm that shit?
I am incredibly weak.
Oh,
And you're
Fuck.
also prone?
Oh yeah, because I got
Grabbed?
thrown up here
Yeah.
and grabbed and dazed and stunned.
There's no days in stunt, but
So
you
I
can.
landed prone. Okay. I'll
Just
stand
rock.
up.
Fucking just rock about horizontally into the wall and detonate.
Can I pull out just like 1 sack of witch oil and threaten them to stand away from my friends?
Roll me an intimidate, I guess. With a so let's give it a +3.
Yeah, if there's anyone that could pull off the act of looking like crazy, of somebody crazy enough to do this, sounds like Trabo would fit the bill.
If it's not going to intimidate them, I'll hero point it.
Ooh, okay. So the only one that really sees and hears the threat is Jamie the Weevil. So what is the exact thing you're saying?
Leave my friends alone! I'll do it! I'll fucking do it!
Now, these are just bags, right, that you're holding?
Yeah.
Doesn't witch oil have a really pungent and distinctive odor?
And anyone like magically attuned would probably be able to sense it. No, that was spiritly attuned.
Okay. So it does have a distinctive smell. Does he know about it? He looks confused over towards you. And he looks around. At this point, Eleanor's gone. And he just looks at you and he shouts back, Do what?
I'll blow this entire arena up to high heaven.
He looks around, looks to Nicola, who by this point is giving some attention to you, and he just shrugs. Nicola says, We've got one that we need. Let's get him out of here. And he gestures to Orzhov again. And Weevil shrugs and says, Do what you have to do.
Rightio. Don't think I've got any actions left.
Okay, so that'll be your next turn, right? Did you stand up this time?
I stood up.
I'll remove that prone. Okay, click next turn. See if you save your fire.
Oh right, I'm on fire. I could have just didn't even need to
Hugged it.
And then just die.
Okay, Father Balthazar, he's going to move to here. And he is going to grab General Periwinkle with his demon
How
art.
does concealment work? Because he's concealed.
Is he concealed? Does he have conk
Well,
on him?
The effect thing didn't seem to work, but it's a one close burst one around me. I gain my allies and me gain concealment.
You've got a defense 2. Is that the same thing?
No, that's
I feel like
that's from my thing.
Okay, where's the effect you're trying to put on? Because it should be CONC in all caps.
it's the boiling cloud.
Okay, so that CONC, you need to drag that onto whoever's in there. But either way, concealment would just be a -2. He'd still hit, I believe.
It's only -2. Fucking useless.
Okay.
Okay, so grabs Periwinkle, doing 22 points of damage and throwing you off the balcony into the pit with the pike at. You get to make a saving throw to not be thrown over the edge.
Would this be total concealment?
No, it's concealment.
Where do
I
find
thought
save
partial
and throw
concealment's
again?
-2.
Oh, there it goes. Never mind.
You and your allies in the zone have concealment, which is its own. That is the keyword. Concealment is a -2. Otherwise, it would say have total concealment.
Sweet. Is saving throw always just a pass-fail thing, is it?
Yep.
Like
Yep.
So you, instead of thrown over the edge, so now because you've saved, you can choose to either go prone at the edge or just go over the edge if you want.
Okay. I'll guess I'll go prone at the edge, and I've also got a reaction which I'll turn invisible. Hang on. Oh, I didn't take damage though, did I?
You did. You took 22 points of damage.
Oh, even though I didn't fall, I still took the damage. Okay, yep. So I will turn invisible.
Okay.
As I use my fade away gnome feature. So I wonder if when that happened, whether it would have looked like I've. Oh no, it would have looked like I've fallen off the edge though, because I'd be able to see if I'd landed.
Okay, so that's Father Balthazar's too. Nicola the Necromancer. So you've gone invisible. So he's just looking around confused. And he points at Orzov. And he's going to do his telling you to die attack. Fuck off. This guy has just rolled so many ones. God damn.
Good.
Okay.
Doesn't need much more than a 1 to hit, bro.
Jamie the Weevil is going to move. So you can take an opportunity attack if you want, Periwinkle, but it will break your invisibility.
No, I won't.
Okay. So he's going to go for the Swarm Strike. Rubs his hands together, grins, covers you in stinging wasps again. You take 23 points of damage, and again you're weakened 10 ongoing damage. Then the Pyrecat, that's prone again, stands up. And it's going to charge at Andre. With a +2 to the attack for charging. It's definitely going to hit. Andre gets bloodied. Eleanor Yannette pushes past the guards who are just like open mouth shocked at this point, dragging Isabel the whole way and leaves the area. As she's sort of leaving the area, you hear Andre shouting out, "Stop her! Get Isabel back!" As it's his turn, he regenerates a little bit and he leaps to the side, tries to climb the wall. He gets about halfway up. General Periwinkle, you're up.
Okay, fuck. This is starting to not look great. Guess I'll use the Skull's Aura, which, hang on. No, that's a mod, so that uses up a minor action. Oh, yep, okay. I guess I'll do an inspiring word on Orzov.
I'll be fine. Heal someone else.
I don't know if I've got the range for anyone else. It's either you or me.
Then I would. Well, that's up to you.
Do you want to stay bloody? Do you?
No, I got a lot of HP. I left still. ish. But
Heal him. He's probably going to need it in a second.
what?
Yeah, I think I will. Because I've got it. I might as well use it on someone. Fuck me, 4. Oh, that's right. It's still not set up right. So it's 4 plus do a healing surge.
Yeah. And I'll
Yeah,
give myself
so-
back a healing surge.
Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Used that. Okay, what else can I do? Use that. I guess I'll use just a commander's. I can only shift 1 square. If I try and move, I'm taking 2 off attacks, aren't I? Even if I shift, I'm still going to be taking, yeah. A shift's a move action on its own though too, isn't it?
They can't see you though.
Oh fuck! Oh yeah, I'm invisible. So does invisible just mean straight undetectable, or?
No, it means that you can hide as a free action, and things against you are a -5 to hit. They're still aware that you're there until you hide.
Okay, I'm only invisible to the end of my next turn. So if I try and just run past them, it's a -5 to hit.
Yeah.
Let me think. 1.
Oh, you won't provoke opportunity attacks, so you're invisible. Sorry.
Okay, sweet. So I can so what is it with movement? It's basically if I do a double move, it's basically a standard and a move, isn't it? Or is it a minor and a move? Because I already used a minor. Can I use my standard to move? Is basically what I'm saying.
Yes. You can use standard and move to move. You can't upgrade. It goes standard, move, minor for your downgrading actions.
Okay, so with a double movement, I should be able to get there before I turn uninvisible.
You can also do the run thing.
Oh, how does that work again? Sorry.
Or is it 2 extra squares? And you take you easier to hit. It's a move action, speed +2. You get a -5 penalty to attack rolls and grant combat advantage.
Let's do that. That'll get me basically right up in her grill. And I'll basically I guess I'd just suddenly appear there at the end of the turn. Yeah, and with all those debuffs and stuff.
Yeah, I think she's further away than that. Maybe? I don't know. Oh.
Well, that's my turn.
Sweet.
Combat tracker.
If I could go after that cat.
Oh
Close
fuck! I can't do that. Sorry, cancel that whole fucking turn because I was prone.
Fuck.
Still use 1 move to get up and just run not as far.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's
Okay.
good. Super good.
Yep. So I can basically just I can just run like 1 movement's worth, can't I? With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I go there.
I can hit that cat from here, can't I?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna do what I should have done in the first place. He's still Hunter's Quarried. I'm gonna save that.
Would you be better at throwing witch oil than Travo would be?
Doubtful. My strength is 10.
Oh, so it's still strength.
Yeah, I think so, right?
It's okay. I remembered I can walk through walls within a building.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Um, I'm going to use as a minor action coat a bolt with bloodroot poison, and gonna point this here crossbow at the pirate cat, and fucking hope I hit him. Cool. So, where's? I'm gonna burn my daily frost weapon. It's gonna do an extra D8 cold damage, and it's gonna slow him. Do I have anything else here? No, I think that's it. God damn it! I need to take that D6 off me because this isn't like something to put on me. It's just a fucking damage roll on here. Can you take that D6 off, Dan?
Why? You put it on.
I didn't. After that fucking D6, I can't remove it for some
What?
reason.
What?
Okay. Anyway, thank you. Much appreciated.
So should I take 12 damage? 6 damage.
No, just 3 damage. That D6 on the second one.
Okay.
Fuck. Oh, holy shit! I'm stupid as well. Sorry. I forgot to put on the poison, but it's just 6. It's 6 extra poison damage.
Say that again.
Oh fuck! I gave the cat 6 poison damage on his next attack, but he just straight up takes 6 poison damage.
So he gets 6 poison damage.
Yeah, and he's dazed.
Okay.
Is he under 10 HP? Or is he at 10 HP?
No.
Fuck me straight in the ass, gosh darn it. Cool. Well, he's dazed and slowed, so you guys do your thing.
Oh. I just lost connection.
I can spend an action point to gain an extra action before spending any other actions, right? Because it just gives you an additional action.
An action point, yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to spend my action point.
Okay. I've lost connection to everyone. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
They've all reconnected now.
You
Yep.
reconnected. Good. So I'm going to spend my action point. Well, firstly, start of my turn. Sorry, I forgot. I'll do my font of life save. Yes. Whew. And that means I gained that 10 HP. Oh, yeah.
Okay. While you guys are beating up the Pyrecat as well, the Lord, what's his name? Lord Culp? He starts calling out, "This is most unusual. Members of our crowd are interfering with our game. I'm sorry, Madam Eleanor. I'm afraid there's no refunds," he calls out. And the crowd laughs at her expense.
Good.
They all make that noise. That's how the crowd laughs. The crowd is collectively an elderly English gentleman.
So I'm going to use my action point. I'm going to use my minor just to do this blood cloud because it's fucking useless now. So close post 5 enemies. Get that attack.
Watch out this window.
One hit.
And can't be, does it? Is it only the hit one? Yeah. And I'm gonna use my move action to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and downgrade my standard to move again. Where did Eleanor go to?
She's gone left at the hallway. So she's where she is, basically.
Is she actually where she is?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
then
as far
I
as she
won't
can move.
I won't do the run.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Use my free action to do another move. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And use my actual standard to make sure I'm not still targeting myself. That would be retarded. And attack her with fuck. Wasn't I thought she was further away with Gale Strike. And use my free action to mark. I missed because I'm shit. There goes my counter.
So I'm no longer grabbed.
Correct.
Oh,
Oops, I wasn't meant to do that to Ryla.
oh, by the way, until the end of my next turn, enemies will miss opportunity attacks against you guys.
Nice.
Nice.
Kill Ryla with the back blast from my rocket belt. It's all good.
Thanks, bud.
I just killed myself.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
13 damage, I knocked myself out.
Oh.
Can my unconscious body fly with the witch oil into the enemy?
Yes.
Because technically that
Absolutely.
damage is taken when I land.
Yeah. So you boof, and then you're unconscious.
I want to set off all the witch oil as moments before I land.
Oh, fuck, I'll be right back. I don't want to miss this for goddamn beer back.
I don't know how the damage is going to be calculated on this. So
Yeah, neither.
I mean, ideally, that whole front of the concrete parapet collapses and dumps these guys in with the fire cat.
Yeah, I think you're probably gonna die here.
Possibly.
So you've got 3 bags, so 6d10.
6d10. Holy
Yeah, because it's 2d10 per. And it's 2d10 plus 5, but I'm just gonna give you the plus 5 once. So 6d10 plus 5.
That was
I think you're 1 hit point from death.
I am 1 hit point from death.
Hang on, if I do this. Jesus Christ. Okay, and Nicola's bloodied as the whole section of that area collapses down into the ground.
Literally.
Unfortunately, that's a 40-foot drop, Jeff.
That's fine.
Roll me a saving throw. Roll me 4d10.
You can have a hero point.
He's giving you a hero point to roll another death save. Or another saving throw. Okay, so the whole thing collapses, dealing a further 18 damage to everyone. But you are caught on a bit that doesn't collapse down into the ground, saving yourself from death.
Sometimes a suicidal charge is exactly what's required.
As always.
Also, is that pyrocat? It's just a dumb animal, right? So
Yeah.
it'll probably see anything in the arena as a target, won't it?
Maybe. So Father Balthazar's turn as he's down on the ground. So that area is all back down on ground level. He is going to heal himself.
I thought you were aiming at the cat.
Wait, were you aiming at the
fuck.
cat or were you aiming at the people? You're aiming at the people, right?
I was aiming at the people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no.
it.
I just thought earlier. I was like, what the fuck? The cat's still alive? No. That was a much better choice. Yeah, blowing up the mage is much better choice.
Well, at least they can't pursue Orzhov and Periwinkle now.
That's true. Oh, but I gotta go save you, shit.
No, I'm fine. I'll sleep it
I
off.
like how you're all saving each other when you're all like completely fucked.
Yeah.
And he's
I'll
going to
save you.
crawl
No,
1, 2, 3,
I'll save
4,
you.
5, 6.
No,
From the rubble.
save you.
Nicola the Necromancer, he's fucked up. And he's going to point at Trabro. No, Trabro's fucked. He's going to point at Andre. And miss.
Oh, and he still misses. Holy shit.
I feel like you've been saying Andre's voice wrong.
Andre!
Andre!
Andre.
Die! Die, you motherfucker! Jamie the Weevil is going to turn into a cockroach, crawl back up to the top. Speed 8, which is going to get him where he was. Then he's going to do a charge at General Periwinkle. Ah, come the fuck on. Wait, why do you have defense plus 7? Invisible, right. And then...
I should be invisible now.
okay, so that will hit. Because if I give that a plus 5...
Oh no, you've still got me prone.
I don't have you prone. You have you prone. Let me take those
No, I
off. And let me roll this again. Hit! Oh, hang on. No. That's wrong. Hit! There we go. 31 hit. You're not invisible and you're not prone. So he does hit you, dealing that much poison damage. And you're weakened. Ongoing 10 poison. The Pyrecat. I don't know what he's saving. Oh no, that was Jamie the Weevil saving. The Pyrecat is dazed. So it's just going to charge Andre with his one claw. And miss. Eleanor Yannette over here. She's marked, but she is going to try and slave your mind. She shouts and she says, "Get back! You crazy fool!" Doesn't matter. God damn it, your defense plus 2.
Does she miss? Does she miss?
Yeah. You still got that plus 2 defense.
Let me just read how this works. So it's close burst 10. I can sort of just see her, can't I? Or is she hidden?
No, you can see.
Wait, never mind. Doesn't work. There's no other targets around. Nah, never mind. I was going to do something, but I can't.
So, she can go.
Yeah,
Is it?
sorry.
That's all good.
Go.
And she's going to try and move away, shift away. She's going to move.
Why are you
So she's
guys
shifting?
so horrible?
She's shifting.
She's shifting back inside? What is this?
What was that?
Just away from you, really.
So we have
And then Andre. He is going to try and beat down this Pyrecat. Gives it a good old whack. Doesn't manage to kill it.
Oh my gosh.
General Periwinkle, your turn.
Oh no.
Nice turn.
Yep. So did Jamie the Weevil, did he not get knocked down?
He
No.
climbed back up.
Yeah, he turned into a cockroach and climbed back up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He was able to just do all that in one go. I didn't realize. Shit.
He's super agile, but he doesn't hit as hard as everyone else. Although he has been hitting harder because everyone else has been fucking missing.
Yeah,
I mean,
if he's the one who
He's got
doesn't
a.
hit- Go ahead,
Wait.
but
I was looking. Oh no, that's looking at the other guy. Never mind. But still, it's got plus 18 and plus 11.
Do you have any decent range basic attacks, Orzov?
Actually, I do have one. Actually,
Basic attack?
Well, no, it's my at will standard at will thing.
Yeah. Is it one of those ones that you can use as a basic attack? Is what I'm saying.
No, those are rare.
Okay.
If this was a turn later, I could have range too.
Hey, wait, I'm dead.
Yeah.
When did I die?
Start of your turn.
Oh, the poison hits you on the start of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
So that's the end of your turn, I
Holy
guess.
shit.
Yeah, I do have something that triggers when I'm bloodied, not when I'm dead.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Okay, so do you make the save? So you lose one death save throw, but you succeed one. Actually, that death save throw should not have been. So just don't worry about that one. Untick that because you died that turn. You don't do the save that turn.
Okay.
Okay, Ryla, yeah.
I'm gonna sheath my hand crossbow and pull out my pistols. Oh fuck! Oh no! Come on, please be within 1, 2, 3. Holy shit! He's just within 5 squares. Whew. Okay. I'm going to use the worst named skill in this book, and the man with 2 guns is God, and fire at the pirate cat. That's some real cool shooting there. Can someone loan me a hero point? I'd appreciate it.
Go for it.
Thank you. Fuck. Okay. Well, I miss.
Have a hero point.
Okay. Thanks.
How can you have this so much bad luck with hero point?
I don't know. Okay. Thank goodness. We're level 9, so. Oh, I should have. Fuck. Wait, no. Oh, whatever. Alright, I missed him anyway. So yeah. I did the 10 damage to the cat, plus the 6 from Quarry. Is he under 10 HP now?
Yes.
Okay, he's dead.
Okay.
Fine.
So how does killing the pirate cat work? What do you do?
I take my pistol out and fucking spin it on one finger and then shoot him in the middle of the forehead.
Okay.
Between
it
the
dies.
eyes.
And its fire begins to burn out. Poor pirate cat. He was just an innocent animal.
He was a piece of shit. Alright.
Lord Culp at this point shouts out, "And it's been killed! Oh, Eleanor got her money's worth, that's for sure."
Okay, yeah, I'll be right back. Yay, killed pirate cat. Good job, guys. Woo!
Yay.
Mission complete. Right.
Yep. That's what we came here for.
I guess.
Well,
Fuck it. I will transform into form of the mountain's thunder. Roar, roar, and I will shift one and be like, I actually can't fucking. can't save your periwinkle, but I'll try to revenge your death, as I know you would like as a general. And Tempest Assault.
Just
the
coughing
arch-
on the ground like, I'm not dead.
Don't. Oh. And I think I do more damage now. Yeah, I do that as well. That's it. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, I should do this.
As you whack her, she shrieks, No! No, why are you attacking me?
Release Isabella.
She shoves Isabel at you.
Does she do that before I actually swing my sword? Because I will.
No, after you first whack her, she does.
Okay, then I'll take Isabel and be like, shit. I wish I didn't use my action before, so I could run away with you.
So she like shoves her at, and in the same movement tries to run away from you. So she'll run away on her turn while you've got Isabel in your arms.
Sweet, yeah, yep. Cool.
Okay, Trevor. You fucked me.
First death save.
Ooh, failure. Ah, untick that one. Sorry, it does it at the end of your turn.
I'm just trying to die faster, you know. At least it's the same roll both times.
Okay, Father Balthazar. He's just gapping it, and he runs under the tunnel and into the out of there. He goes. He's gone. Nicola. He sees General Periwinkle from the bottom. No, actually, he's way too fucking low. He's gonna follow Balthazar and leave. Jamie the Weevil, however, he's gonna try and carry him. Oh, Richard opened the curtain for some reason. Oh, so General Periwinkle now has... Oh wait, no, he's down. Why is he attacking you? Sorry, you're not down. He doesn't attack. He runs straight past you to Orzhov and makes it attack. And hits. And then...
Can no?
Yeah, infested with bugs again. Covers you in buggy bugs.
Stop
Bug.
giving me crabs.
And then Eleanor Yannette, she's going to run. So you've got the other chick in her arm, so I'm going to say you don't get the opportunity to attack against
Well,
Eleanor.
no, she did her part of the deal.
5, 6, 7, 8 runs, and then she's going to run again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she is way down and out the hall. If you're not giving chase, I'm just going to say she runs out of the building, because there's no one else that's in any position. Cool. So she runs as well, leaving just Jamie the Weevil, who now he's by himself, looks around, and he says, "Looks like you got what you came for." And he
just affected me.
tentatively takes a step away. Do you let him go?
No, if he didn't just try to affect me just then I would.
Okay, alright, so we'll go back
Fucking
around.
bastard.
Andre's down on the ground. He's going to try and climb up the hill. General Periwinkle's going to make a death save.
Oh. Oh, did you... I thought it... What I said... Oh, there we go. That is not... is that 2 death saves?
No, that's only for the...
Hey guys, sorry, I have to head out.
Alright, do you want to take your last turn? Or do you want to meet an NPC?
I'm going to run.
The
And,
fuck away.
well, to Periwinkle, and run is a full action move, right? Like I can't do anything else.
So you're just gonna jump over Trevor's body, basically.
Oh shit, that's right,
fine.
he's dead.
I'm not a
No.
healer. I'm not a healer. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Why about it?
Can I? That's a full action, right? Running is a full action.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's a move action.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to use my action to do a heal check.
Sweet. Run just gives you 2 extra squares of movement. That means all attacks against you are -5. +5, sorry.
Oh, well then I couldn't make it then. I'd make it...
To Trevor?
You could do
Like-
double move.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
a double.
but then-
You can do a double run. You can run twice.
Oh, I know,
By
but
the
then I
way,
wouldn't
I'm
be able to-
pretty much out of heals because I think my aura would have died when I did. So yeah, I'm out
Alright.
of heals. Sorry.
All right, fine, that's fine. But I'll do it on Chavo because my heal's garbage.
Guilt Travis
That's good
gonna, second win.
And if you don't mind, just NPC me because I do gotta head out. Sorry.
Yeah, sweet. Oh, good.
Thanks. Fun playing with you guys again. See ya.
See you, buddy.
Trevor, do you have second win?
Yes.
Sweet. So use it.
Though I
Just don't
should have
get-
already spent it.
Why?
No, that was from a spell, not a heal check.
Yeah, yeah. Nice. You are not dead. Okay, so that's Ryla's turn. Orzov, Weevil's moving away from you.
I'll do my save.
Nice, so you take that damage off, I guess, eh?
Fuck, how do I do maths?
You took
I-
7, so 34.
There we go, that's maths. I am gonna shift one.
Okay.
Well, unless this move has a range. I should double check that first. Close first one. So I'll shift one. And use form of the Thunder Mountain. And miss. Black. That teaches you! And it does half damage anyway.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, yep. Modifiers. Not the calendar. Nice! Oh, the damage! Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
boy. He shouts, he
And
says,
melee
what?
attack.
He sort of holds his hands up at this point, and he's like, let's just let bygones be bygones.
I'll put up my hand and be like, don't try to buy slaves again.
He lifts his eye. Okay.
Creepy anime bastard. Then yeah, I'll let him go. And as my minor action.
Yep.
I realize that won't work, so I won't do it. So that'd be it.
So I'll do my free shift. Get up, General.
Whoa. Yeah. So what does that actually do? Just a healing surge?
Yes, and I'll mark Jamie as a oath target since the thing's dead.
No, General Periwinkle,
Nope.
you've spent your second wind already, haven't you?
Don't think I have.
You didn't get... Who's already been picked up? Someone's already been picked up one.
Yeah, yeah, I haven't used my second wind. I've used other abilities.
Okay, all good. So yeah, it uses your second wind to when someone does a heal check on you.
Okay.
You just don't get the defense bonus. Okay, Father Balthazar, he's gone, so I'm going to remove him. Nicola's gone as well. Jamie the Weevil, he says, alright, I promise I'll not do that thing you said. And are you going to let him go? Because he's going to, like, move backwards with
Does
his
he
hands
repeat?
up. Not by people and slaves and stuff.
Okay.
Do you let him go? He'll take a step back, waiting to see if you attack.
I go, what do you know about Eleanor?
She often brings people, things to
Where
buy.
where would we find her? That's a dumb question. Never mind.
Running down the hall.
She's on the train with you guys. That's where you'll find her.
No, he says we never go and find her. She invites us.
Yeah. Be good now.
So, do you think when we get back to the train, it's going to be a little bit awkward?
I think it's been awkward the whole train trip.
So do you let him go at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, he goes. The crowd on the outside is sort of baying for more violence. They just think it's all part of the act. Lord Culp calling out, "Well, that was more eventful than we thought." And he says, we'll take an intermission. Go and buy our merchandise. See you downstairs. We'll be back with a repaired arena shortly." And then you see a number of guards starting to move down towards where you guys are.
I reckon we should also flee.
Yeah,
So
I'm
the-
just going.
Can Andre get up?
Yes, he does climb up.
Sweet.
Guess I'll clap Tribro's back and just say that was a good old scrap, boy, wasn't it, boy?
Worked out as well as they did most of them.
True that.
So I could do with a wee sit down.
So
And probably
ahead.
I was gonna say seeing the lady in beer tie too. You'll probably he's as glum as he is. He'll probably look at Orzov and say, do you want to give her your coat, perhaps?
Go. Do you know where my coat is? No,
the
no.
guards that are in the room, one of them approaches Orzov, or near the room, sorry, one of them approaches Orzov and says, "Lord Culp wishes to speak with the prevailers of the fight. Will you answer his summons in his office?"
What could go wrong? I asked the guards.
No, I did.
The guards shrug. "I'm not sure. He seems quite impressed with your action."
Yeah, why not?
You guys can have a short rest at this. At this
Oh, thank God.
And yeah, Lord Culp invites you guys to your private chambers beneath the arena. So this is on the western side.
Sorry, how much longer were you planning to go, Dan? I'm just wondering.
Minus
Just
1 minute.
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say, is Thok should Thok be here for this?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you guys have a short rest. I'm going to spend some of Thok's healing surges to get him up as well. Yeah, we'll go there.
Can you do the short rest actual thing?
Yes. Actually, I'll do short rest with a milestone. You guys get an action point.
Also, I think I'm totally gonna get KFC today then.
Oh, I just saw these coupons.
Yeah, they give me 5 at the moment. So 5 pieces of chicken and chips for $9.99.
That's incredibly cheap.
That is really cheap. Hey, JD, are you still coming down tonight?
Yeah, why not?
Sweet. Jeff, you should come down.
I'm about to go back to bed, mate.
Everyone's been sick. You can manage it. Cool. All right, so we'll end there as you guys are going to answer the summons to Lord Culp's office. We'll pick that up next time. Okay. Goodbye, recording.